Hey friends and family, my name's Brandy from Inner Peace Farm School, making a video to show you guys how to sprout chickpeas, garbanzo beans. And I'm also going to share with you guys one of my favorite recipes for sprouted chickpea hummus. So let's get started. First you need to get some good organic chickpeas. These we get from DeKalb Farmers Market in Atlanta, and these chickpeas are relatively inexpensive. And the first step I need to show you guys is how to sprout them. Okay, so first part of the process, you're going to pour chickpeas onto a plate, and you're going to sort them out. Okay. A lot of times you'll find chickpeas in the mix that are broken, and you can even find rocks or other debris in the container with your chickpeas. So you always want to sort them out, making sure to put them on a plate and just separate any bad ones and put to the side, because they won't sprout well, and they can even make your other chickpeas that are sprouting go bad. Alright, so once you've got them all sorted out, you need a half-gallon mason jar. These you can find probably at Walmart or any type of supply store. So in addition to your glass jar for sprouting, you're going to also need some type of screen to put on the top of the jar. So if you can't find a stainless steel screen like this one, or some of them are plastic, then you can also use cheesecloth. Okay? See, there's cheesecloth. Comes in a little package here. Alright. So you're going to take your chickpeas and you're going to pour them in your sprouting container. The recipe that we're going to make today is going to call for 3 cups. 3 cups is right up here. And you're going to take water, preferably water that doesn't have any chlorine in it, no city water, like distilled water or well water like we have here. And you're going to soak your chickpeas overnight. So 3 cups of chickpeas is going to swell up and fill up your entire jar by the morning time. So you're going to pour off the water. That's why you need a screen or a cheesecloth. You're going to pour off the water. And you're going to repeat this process 2 times a day, once in the morning and once in the evening. And in about 2 or 3 days, just depending on the temperature of your home, your chickpeas are going to sprout. And it's just that simple. Sprouting chickpeas is just that simple. So this is what a chickpea looks like once it's sprouted. This is one that is still dry. So you're going to have a tail shoot out the end, and it's going to start to grow. So the benefit of sprouting your chickpeas is that it just makes them more digestible. It makes them much more easy to digest by the body. So you want to sprout your chickpeas. Okay? So we're going to move right along, and I'm going to show you guys how I make my sprouted chickpea hummus. Okay, I have an ingredient list right here, and we're going to go through the list. So acquire all of your ingredients. We're going to go through the list, and I'm going to show you guys how I make my sprouted chickpea hummus. So I have my chickpeas that are sprouted and steamed. You're going to steam your chickpeas in a pot. You're going to steam them, and you're going to also steam your garlic and your onions. So first I'm going to add these steamed chickpeas to my food processor. Show you guys. This is a Breville food processor, B-R-E-V-I-L-L-E. I use this Breville food processor almost every single day. So I'm going to put those sprouted chickpeas in. And next on our ingredient list, I have some steamed onion and steamed garlic, which we're going to add to our blender. I'm going to be using the food processor and the blender today. So my dried chickpeas that have been sprouted and steamed are going to go here, and I'm going to put all my liquid ingredients in here. And next on the list is a bunch of parsley. I'm going to put this whole fresh bunch of parsley, and I've actually taken, show you guys, this is the parsley stem, so all of the leaves have been taken off of the stems. Okay, and I'm going to put our parsley into the blender. This is called a Blendtec blender. I use this blender maybe 2, 3, sometimes 4 times a day. It's just that important in our kitchen. And next you're going to add 1.5 cup of either plain water, or you can add back the water that you use to steam your chickpeas. This is 1 cup of fresh squeezed lemon juice that we're adding to the mix. And I've got some sesame tahini. This is the brand that we use, organic sesame tahini. And this is 2 huge tablespoons of tahini that we're adding into the mix. And we're also going to add a bunch of green onion scallions. Stick that all into our food processor. Stick it in there. And 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil. This is the brand that we use. Certified organic, cold pressed, extra virgin olive oil. It's 1/4 cup. These are all of our ingredients to be blended together. And I have just about a teaspoon of namashoyu. And for some herbs and spices, we have cumin. This is 2 teaspoons of dried cumin, a teaspoon of salt. You can salt it to taste, whatever your taste prefer. And I have a little garlic granule. That's about a 1/2 tablespoon of garlic granule. So now that you've gotten all of your ingredients in your blender, you're going to blend those ingredients, and you're also going to blend your chickpeas. So after we have blended our wet ingredients and we've also blended our chickpeas, we're going to add our wet material sauce to the chickpeas. Continue to blend until everything has been thoroughly mixed together. So it'll take a few minutes. You might have to open up your machine and kind of knock some of the dry ingredients down from the sides, and just continue to blend until it's nice and smooth. We have finished mixing our sprouted chickpeas, blending them up in our blender, and mixing our wet ingredients, and we will be left with a delicious green hummus paste. Okay, and we like to serve that here with fresh vegetables. We have broccoli, carrots, celery, and of course fresh alfalfa sprouts. And we've even got our sprouted wheat bread. So I'm going to show you guys how to make the sprouted wheat bread too in another video, and also how to grow alfalfa sprouts.